man.
Yeah, okay,
However
cool.
they can connect
All
with
right,
you.
cool, for sure, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
What if I threw my number out there? Nah, I don't want to throw my number out there.
Hell no. Like, nigga, you're going too far now. But you Mike Jones?
Yeah, bro.
I said 2, 3, 4. Nah, don't do that. Nah.
Don't do that shit.
Nah, they can get all that information through the link in
Yeah,
your bio.
like that, yeah. Hell yeah. Hit that link tree, baby.
Yeah. What up, world? It's your boy Trees Trim signing on, screaming, go get the money. I'm your host of the Hotseat Podcast, where we're always putting a platform on small business owners, black-owned businesses, entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, and athletes in our community. Today, I'm in the building with my man Jay, founder, owner, CEO of Flex Embroidery.
That's me, man.
What's
That's
the deal,
What's
baby?
good, man? How you
Welcome
doing, man?
to the show.
Thank you for
Welcome
having
to
me,
the
man.
show.
Thank you for having me,
And
man.
you said you didn't see every episode.
Oh,
So
man.
I
know how it go.
right?
I know how it go, man. I'm on it every week, man. Man, my name is Jay. I'm originally from LA. I'm an LA native myself, but I work down in San Diego. I'm a father, entrepreneur, and I take care of business, man. I take care of business. That's what I do.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So Flex Embroidery, man, I'm excited about this one, man.
Okay.
Because, you know what I mean? Like I got clothing and different concepts and stuff that I work on, and
Right.
it's always nice to have someone that can bring those visions to life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm interested in getting some information about this. First of all, how long you been doing embroidery? What got you into it?
Really myself, I've been doing embroidery since I started this in 2020. I was taught by my father-in-law, and he's been doing it for over like 25 years plus.
Okay.
So I got started in that, and just, every step of the way, he's, right there with me.
Okay.
So
Guiding
really, just guiding me up, you know what I'm saying? He taught me everything that has to do with anything embroidery, from hooping, running hats, 3D puffing, or whatever it has to do with it. And then I kind of got myself into the whole t-shirt printing and, just kind of making it versatile for like sweaters, denim wear, whatever the case may be. So, that's kind of how I got started in it, man.
Okay. So how long ago did you establish Flex Embroidery?
Flex Embroidery went up 2020. That's when we went up.
Okay.
So it's a funny story. It's kind of long, but it's kind of funny. So my fiance now, she was my girlfriend then, but my fiance, my girlfriend at the time, like I said, we were working at an old folks home, St. Paul Senior Services, and that's when the height of COVID was kind of going up. So we were like, nah, we can't be staying around here for too long. We got to do something, And we was about to have our first kid. So, we was like, we got to do something, man. So, she ended up quitting the job. I stayed there for about a week. I'm just like contemplating, like, man, like I'm about to end up giving up this job. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
My father-in-law, he had an embroidery machine. I would go home sometimes because we stayed with them at the time, and I would go home and like he's just staying up doing this stuff. And my mother-in-law, she came to me and was like, look, we can create a team. We can actually make really good money from this. You don't have to worry about getting up to work or getting up all extra early and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, that kind of intrigued me right there, and like the way she kind of went about it, like it was just like, she was just like, oh, like, you can make your dreams come possible. Like she was really like selling it to me. So, like, she was really selling it to me. She was just like,
believe in yourself.
Yeah, like I was like, damn, I even shedded a tear. Like I was like, damn, like, I just seeing powerful. Like the whole, like everything that can become possible with it. So I was just like, man, like, you know what, that's true. So
it's that manifestation.
You know what I'm saying? So like literally, I kind of went into work the next day and I gave it up, man. I gave it up. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we went to the beach. We had a few drinks, it was like, look, this is the last time we really gonna be able to have fun like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's time to buckle down.
It was like, it's time to buckle down,
Yeah.
So I remember that day clear as day, man. And we had a few drinks. We went home, and like I remember we sat down. It was me, my girlfriend, her moms, and her pops. And, we sat down and we just kind of jot everything down. And so Flex Embroidery kind of came from my father-in-law because his name is Felix. So that's where it came about.
That's how you got the name.
That's how we got the name originally. So it was Flex Embroidery. And then, so they would take everything, and they really work south of the border. They do everything, a lot of work down in Mexico.
Okay.
And pretty much me and my fiance, we would take everything that's right here in the United States. So then we just ran with it, bro. Like we ran with it, and in the beginning, it was hot. It was hot from the start. Like, I'm not gonna lie, from the start, I could say our first slowest time was probably about 3 weeks ago.
How did you get it out there like that to make it? Because a lot of people, when they start a business, it don't start off popping like that.
Nah, not really, man.
And it was a blessing, I guess. Timing and everything was good. But do you feel like there was anything in particular you did to put yourself out there or to make your services known or available to people?
Honestly, Instagram, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Instagram kind of just uplifted us. I mean, how we started off at first, because I didn't really know how to do it. I guess I was thinking about it too much. So how we started off was selling stickers. I had somebody who would, not selling stickers, we were selling face masks. We were selling face masks. I had somebody who was giving us face masks for about $1.
Okay.
So whatever design it wanted to be, they was giving us face masks, and then we would only pay $1 for it, and then we probably sell it for whatever we would sell it for. And then from there, that's how we ended up getting our first like printing machine, how we did for the sweater and stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
So we saved all that money up, and then we ended up getting our printing machine. So then from there, we were like, nah, like the whole face mask thing was kind of a waste of a time, just because the whole process of trying to getting it and all of that stuff. So yeah, man, like just like putting it out there. Honestly, we went on Instagram and just started putting it out there. I kid you not, like, I don't know if this is accurate, but I would hit up about like staying on my phone, and I would probably hit up about like 150 people a day, like every single day. Just like, hey, like, you know, my quote was, hey, check us out, you know, allow us to enhance your brand. We still kind of use it a little bit, but that was like our quote, and we would just post that on people's pages, DM them, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Every single day, every single minute. There'd be times when Instagram would shut the damn page down.
Like, that's enough for me.
Yeah, like chill out, bro. You're doing a little bit too much. But it was just like, it was like determination, and plus we was having our first kid at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was just like, damn, like, you know,
it's gotta work.
It gotta work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like, honestly, bro, like it just went off, man, and like, you know, being from the San Diego area, I don't really know too many people, but just like, man, like it took off, bro. Yeah. It took off, man.
I think
like,
that 150 people a day thing was probably, I think that's the key right there. That's some game right there for anybody trying to grow a business, man. You got to be relentless with it.
You got to be relentless, even if it may seem like you might be annoying somebody.
Yeah,
bro.
but it's like, delete me then.
Delete me then. For real.
I'm going hard. Yeah.
I'm going hard,
2024, I'm going to be in their face the same way. So
exactly,
I like that, man.
Exactly.
Now, with Flex Embroidery, like obviously you said you do more than embroidery. Talk to us about some of the embroidery services that you have, and then what other services that Flex provides.
So with embroidery, it's a lot of things that kind of come with embroidery. Obviously, you're going to do direct embroidery, which is like flat embroidery. You can do cap embroidery for like hats like that. You can also do 3D puffing embroidery. With any... Is
that what this is? With this, like how it pops out?
How it pops out, you know what I mean? That's exactly...
So you do that too?
Yeah, exactly. You know, any type of embroidery, whether it go on denim wear, cotton materials, flags. I've done a few aprons. Really, whatever can really fit on the machine. You know, we have a commercial grade machine, so whatever can really fit on the machine, we can pretty much bust out. You know what I mean? I just did, I think, you know, it's graduation time, so I just did a few Letterman jackets not too long ago. So, you know, it's really versatile. You can really do embroidery on anything.
Right.
With any embroidery, anything, you got to digitize. So that's one of our services that we also provide in-house, is we digitize in-house. So if you have a design, it can't just, we don't just pull the design off a computer and then just throw it on the machine. You know what I mean?
Right,
a lot of people might think
vector and all that
exactly. It has to be vectorized, and then make sure that it's
in what format, like PDF format or?
It can be a PDF. It can even be a JPEG.
Okay, JPEG.
PNG, whatever. But we're gonna take that image
and still digitize
it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a process. It's a process, man. It's a process.
Yeah.
I myself, I don't do the digitizing. That's my.
That's a little hard.
I'm learning. I'm learning because you know I want to I have to learn everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning.
That's one of the ones that you like. Yeah, I'm learning. Just give me a little minute.
Yeah, right. I was just like, my father-in-law, he helps us a lot, man. He helps us a lot. Man. He helps us a lot. He really, we're a team, and we all of us want to get to a certain level. So we all help each other out with that, man.
Okay. And then you do like printing like this. Do you do silk screen?
So we used to do silk screen. We actually used to do silk screen. I had an 8x8 screen printing press, but we honestly didn't get that many orders. I can say from 2020 to 2022, we probably I didn't really push it out. I didn't push the narrative out like that. So
especially because your company's Flex Embroidery.
Yeah,
Some people probably don't even know.
Some people don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So they
really
come in for embroidery.
Flex Embroidery and things.
Yeah, exactly. Add
that for the new year.
Exactly.
You probably start jumping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but like we probably only ended up getting about like maybe 6. 8 orders, something like that.
Okay.
So we actually ended up just selling the press. We didn't get that many orders. It kind of just was sitting in the shop. You know what I mean? So we ended up selling it. So that's gone. So what we do now is we do, whenever we're advertising, we're like Flex Embroidery, printing and embroidery. So the printing that we do is called DTF, which is direct to film.
Okay, because they have direct DTG too.
They have DTG, which is direct to garment.
What's the difference between those?
Really, DTG and DTF is kind of the same thing. Okay. The only difference is DTG, from my understanding, is you can only print on cotton.
Oh, you can only print on cotton. Or like or
something that's
poly blend or something like
that. Maybe a cotton 50-50 blend or something like that. But with DTF, on anything, I promise you, we can do. Sweaters. You can do skateboards. You can do packaging like shipping boxes. You can do. Did I say shoes? You can do shoes. You literally do anything. We just did some safety vest. You can literally do it on anything, any type of substrate, any type of material. You can, as long as you can heat press it. It can contain. Take the flat iron press,
right,
and then you can print it on anything.
Dang, that's wild.
That's why I love DTF, man. I really love DTF.
Yeah, you put me up on it, man. So, what's the process? Like, if somebody's looking to get an order or something done, how does that work? I read in your link, it's like a 13, 14-day turnaround.
Yeah. So
minimum order is like 12 pieces or something. Yeah, so just break that down to us, like, for people that understand.
Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is, because we're big on Instagram. We do a lot of stuff through Instagram. So you're going to want to go to our Instagram, the link in our Instagram bio. You're going to click that link, and it's going to take you to our Linktree page. Okay. On the top of the Linktree page, it's going to say order here. You're going to fill out that form. The form only consists of a few questions. It's really quick, simple, and easy. It'll probably take you only about like 4 minutes at the most. We're just going to ask you for your name, an address, how you heard about us, and then ultimately we need that design. We need that design, and we're also probably going to need to know if you're going to supply the garments or if we're going to be supplying the garments. Okay. From there, you pretty much submit the form. We get the form, we get the notification, and then because we are busy, we're really busy, especially this time of year. We're really busy. So we say just give us about like maybe 72 hours at the most. Okay. A lot of times we reply right away. Yeah. But,
sometimes worst case 2-3 days.
Exactly. Okay. Just give us that 72-hour period, and then we're going to send you that free quote. Okay. So that's really the process right there. If you look at the quote, everything seems fine. We all we ask is to give us that 50% deposit to start the order, and then from there we do need a 3 to 14 business day turnaround. But once we start your order, we're going to give you updates. We'll give you updates. We'll give you live updates on how we're starting. Sometimes I might even need to call the client just to get like a color confirmation, whether it be for embroidery or DTF. And then from there we just once you give us the confirmation and be like, okay, it looks good. We complete your order and then we send it out. I did miss one keynote though. So this is how we differentiate from a lot of people. Is we give up to
that was
2.
My next question too.
Okay. Yeah, we actually give up to 2 free samples per order. So every order gets up to 2 free samples to pretty much confirm that, okay, that's exactly how I like it. Yeah. Because a lot of companies, like, they might
see it, you can touch it, you can feel it.
Exactly. So a lot of companies, they'll just print it right away. As soon as you put in the order, just print it however that you send
now
it.
you got 24 shirts and you don't want them.
And you
like
don't
that.
even like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then,
that's a conflict right there.
exactly. You know, so we want to make sure that our people are really satisfied. The thing about it is, though, the sample is photographic. So we do show you photographically.
Oh, okay.
Because we might have a client that's in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can't wait that long to send it out and send it back. You know, so
that slows the process down.
exactly.
Sure.
So we do everything. The samples do come out photographically,
Okay.
and then we take a vivid picture and video, whatever you need.
It'd be just like seeing it if shopping online or something.
Exactly. Okay. So and that's really a big thing for us. We really want to make sure that every single client, before we even print final production, that they're 100% satisfied.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you mentioned you was from the LA area, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talk to me a little bit about growing up in LA.
Oh man,
some of the things that shaped you, out there.
That's a good question, man. Like,
there's a lot of time, and our listeners could be from anywhere.
From anywhere.
And a lot of people got a lot of stereotypes about LA.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoy going out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just talk to us about how it was for you growing up out there.
Man, really, I kind of got the same story as everybody else, especially growing up in LA. You got the gang banging, you got the rough life, you know what I'm saying? You go into the inner city schools and stuff like that. But really for me, I think living in the hood of LA, like it really shaped me because, I was kind of like that adapter. You know what I'm saying? Like I adapted to my environment.
Chameleon.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I adapted to my environment. So whatever I was around, it I just ended up soaking it up.
Yeah.
Freaking again, like the gang banging and stuff like that. Really, I was just around it. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of homies. I had a lot of, influencers that did that stuff. But I guess I never really, I guess you could say like, a claimer or whatever you say.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
reputable. Like I didn't really.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was affiliated.
Yeah, affiliated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
kind of a lot of that happens just off of where you live at.
Exactly.
A lot of times.
Exactly. But I always had like big visions. You know what I'm saying? My older brother, he lived in Rancho Cucamonga, and it's nice out there. So like I would visit him, and like I'd be like, damn, like it's nice. But him himself, like he would end up just coming back to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Justice, anyways. But
so you think seeing that though is what kind of made you dream bigger? Like you didn't, because a lot of people there in one spot, they never see anything else, not exposed to anything else, so that's all they think it is. You think going and visiting him in Rancho Cucamonga or soaking up kind of like made your eyes like open to more things?
Definitely, because we didn't really. Like I said, like everybody else, we didn't really grow up with a lot of luxuries like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like going out there and then seeing like, he got a big house, he got a garage, he had a jacuzzi back there, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have no jacuzzis in the hood like that. We stayed in an apartment, you know what I'm saying? So we had the public pool.
And it might be a public pool, right?
Exactly. I stayed in the jungle, so you know what I'm saying? There was a public pool in every single apartment at the time.
Yeah. For anybody that don't know the jungles, man, a good reference is Training Day, you know what I'm saying? On the top of the roof, like
hell yeah, for real.
Yeah,
man.
no, but that's a treacherous area, known for being a treacherous area.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my next question to you, I guess, would be, how does somebody from the LA Crenshaw district find themselves running $1 million company at such a young age?
So again, you know what I'm saying? Just living in the hood, man. So like when I first moved down here to San Diego, the reason why I moved was because I needed something different. You know what I'm saying? I was getting in trouble out there, just doing dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, sitting on the corner, selling whatever. You know what I'm saying? Running into people's houses and. You know what I'm saying? Just doing stuff that
you really ain't proud of.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the time, you're kind of proud of it because, you get to brag about it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm bragging about the wrong stuff.
You're bragging about the wrong stuff, bro. You're going to end up in the wrong places that you really don't really want to end up at. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So when I moved out here, honestly, like I took that into perspective, especially when we started the business, is I took all those things that I learned from the hood, all that stuff molded me to be the businessman that I am today.
Yeah.
If I can stand there on the corner, if I can stand there on the corner, Crenshaw and King, and try to sell a dime bag, I can sell something that represents myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can go to door
Without even looking over your back.
Without looking over, you know what I'm saying? Because then, you know,
so you took that same mentality and hustle and just put it into something
exactly
positive.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm bold enough to run into somebody's house that I don't even know, that could probably blow my head away or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, that's the truth.
That.
God, thank you for not doing that.
Yeah,
too, you
feel me?
When
for
you
real,
think
though.
back on that stuff, you're
for
like,
real.
man, I'm glad I'm still here.
Man, for real though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do, especially if it's for me and if it's for growth, I can do that. Yeah. I can do that, man. Like, and I honestly thank God. Like, I don't disclaim, you know, living in the hood or anything like that. I honestly loved it because, like I said, it molded me into the man that I am today. Yeah. I'm completely different. From when, you know, 10, 15 years ago. Completely different. Like,
but that's what it's supposed to be, man.
Exactly. It's about growth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's cats that when I go back, you know, I go back out to LA to visit my pops and stuff like that. And cats be like, dang, like, I don't even know this nigga no more. It's some cats I don't even talk to no more because they think,
like,
you know.
Nah, sometimes you got to create new boundaries for yourself.
Exactly, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like, you know, no love lost, but that's just not where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
right
no love lost at all, man. Like, you know, it's all love for me, man. I love everybody, every single soul. I think everybody has the opportunity to make their own opportunity. But you know what I mean? Like, right now, I got to stay focused on me. Especially I got 2 kids now. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 kids.
You got a girl and a boy? Fiance. 2 girls?
I actually got 2 boys, man.
2 boys?
2 lovely boys,
lucky.
man. Yeah, man.
You lucky, man.
Yeah, man.
You got all girls. All girls, man.
All girls. How many girls you got, man?
2.
2 girls, man.
19 and 9.
Yeah, man. I'll be seeing on your stories, man. You kind of got me into that whole manifestation thing.
Oh, the daily affirmations? Yeah, you got to do it, man.
You got to, man.
I've been doing that one ever since she could barely talk, and now, you know, she believes it. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing, man. It is a good thing. I learned that from Nipsey, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, he said something about, I drill my daughter like this every morning, and he threw them in there. I just started incorporating new stuff and just drilling her every day, too.
Yeah, man. That's good, man.
I think it gets her ready for the day, because, you know, when kids, and even us, when we go out in the world, we're exposed to a lot. We need to know that we're beautiful and strong and we can do anything and what confidence is and practice integrity and all of that different stuff. So, you know, I think it's mandatory for that.
Yeah, no, it is, though. It is, you know, especially, like I said, you know, us growing up, you know, we got different stories, but at the same time, we got the same story, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
absolutely.
We
got a lot we can relate.
Exactly, you know, we didn't really get a lot of that growing up. So I think, especially in this point of time, you know what I'm saying, especially for our people and our culture, like, you know what I'm saying, it's really important that we know that we're beautiful people, you know what I'm saying, and that we can grow and that, you know, change only happens when we actually want it.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. There's going to be people that talk about you. There's going to be people that follow you. There's going to be people that, you know, completely agree with you. There's going to be people that disagree with you, bro. But you just got to keep going, man.
I seen Meek Mill saying something about, like, he said, when I got money, people said I changed. And he said, but really they changed because back in the day, y'all didn't ask me for money.
Nope.
So why you doing it now? You changed.
He changed, man. Nah, for real. That's
so. Been in the game 6 years, man.
Yes, sir.
Super busy, which is a
blessing
in any business.
Blessing,
you know,
blessing. It's stressful.
Yeah,
it's stressful,
of course,
but it's a blessing, bro.
Exactly, man. Talk to us about some of the big projects you've worked on, or different companies that you want to shout out that you work with.
Oh man, I've been working with a lot of people. Some closer to home, like I say, like Meepon Bakery. There's a cat out there, man. Shout out to my boy Marcus Ty. You know, worked with the Underground Flower Club. Worked with the Sugar Room in Chula Vista. My biggest project that I worked on was I worked with a cat from the SDG&E. And I also, which was, you know, it was just a little personal project.
Yeah.
For like his golfing club and stuff like that.
Oh, dope. You do stuff like that?
Yeah.
So because I do a Father's Day golf tournament every year. So I want to get some embroidered shirts for us next year.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I set that up with you.
Yeah, and my biggest accomplishment, honestly, for me, is we worked with Walmart. We worked with Walmart, man.
How'd that work? How did you... What?
They honestly, I guess they knew somebody. They were referred to us by somebody else. And the lady, they had a corporate event that I think they hold down in Georgia. I believe it was Georgia, somewhere. And it was like a big corporate event. And she literally called my phone one day, and I was on the road, and I wasn't going to answer it. And I decided to answer, and she was like, hey, this is such and such from, Walmart. I'm down here in Chula Vista, da-da-da-da-da. Would you be able to, stop by and, we can discuss some prices, da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay,
you say you from Walmart.
Walmart. You say you from where? Walmart, Wally World, So I was just like, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. So I just, I pulled up and honestly, like, she just gave me the description of what she wanted, man, and I busted it out for her first.
Working with a company as big as Walmart, you want to come correct because that can open up a lot of opportunities.
Exactly. And still to this day, we still doing. The lady that we did it for, we haven't done anything with Walmart since because they haven't had any more corporate events. Mm-hmm. But we still do work with the lady herself. So, it opened doors. It did open doors. So it was really
now,
cool.
As far as the embroidery, like, okay, so how many people you got on your team? How does that work?
Oh, man, that's crazy, man. We do a lot of stuff, man. On my team is 4 of us. No, actually, it's 4 of us. It's me, my fiance, my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law. That's our team.
Okay.
That's our team, man.
Yeah.
That's our team.
That's what's up. Family business.
Family business, man.
Okay.
Family business, man. So that's pretty much the whole team. We got other family members too that, they support us and they love what we do, you know what I'm saying? They done seen our evolution from when we first got together. Some of her family members, they knew me before I was even with my fiance. So they're like, dang, like, my sister-in-law was just messaging me the other day and she was like, bro, like, remember where you come from and remember the change that, you develop, how you develop. Like, so if it seemed like things are hard and things aren't moving
that's kind of how it's supposed to be, though, huh?
Exactly, though.
Yeah.
It is, though. It is.
Yeah, it's a growing pain.
It is, though. Oh boy, it's
like you it's supposed to be a lot on you when you're doing a lot.
Exactly, and especially right now because since we just had our other son, I have a side job. So I'm doing that. Plus, I'm also doing all these orders. You know what I'm saying? So it does get frustrating. Like, and I'm full time over there and full time over here.
Oh,
just wow. So we're able to make the bills and rent and stuff like that. Yeah. So
that's a big. Because I was gonna ask you what's some advice you could give entrepreneurs. And I think that's a big thing that people should know. When you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to grow your business.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to have that other job.
Sometimes you got to. A lot of times you got to.
Yeah, until you get to a place where you don't.
Exactly.
But it's okay. That's okay.
That is okay. That is completely okay. Because sometimes when you're working, you're really working, sometimes you don't get out there as fast as you wish you can. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you got to just do jobs and not even collect a profit at all. So if you're not collecting a profit, you got to collect the profit somewhere because you got to have somewhere to live.
Yeah, right. You got to have somewhere to live. You got to be able to. You got to have materials.
Exactly.
Invest in your business to keep it going.
Exactly.
So
that's a normal thing that I think a lot of people should normalize. Is having another side job on the side, like that's
until you don't need it.
Yeah.
Because any other advice? What was you gonna say? My bad.
No, it's good. I was just gonna say until you don't need it no more, man. Yep. Until you don't need it, man. Yep.
What you got any other advice for entrepreneurs that's getting started in any business or in your business?
Honestly, man, just keep going, man. Just keep going. Don't give up, man. Like it may seem hard and some tasks may seem difficult, but just keep going. Keep going and get organized. For real. Get organized, man. You get organized, I promise a lot of things are gonna get a lot better.
Okay.
I was telling my fiance
Structure
is key. Structure is key. Consistency and structure should go hand in hand.
Yep. What's next for y'all? Any big plans for 2024?
Man, we just keeping it rolling, man. We just keeping it rolling. I'm actually right now we're just smooth sailing, growing, but smooth sailing.
Yeah.
But I'm looking into doing this UV DTF thing. So it's a game. It is a game changer. It is a game changer. It is.
Okay, so they need to stay tuned for that, huh?
They need to stay tuned for that, man.
Okay.
It's coming up, man. It's coming up, man.
Now, every episode, man, we always have to do a shout out, man. And today, we gonna shout out Flex Embroidery.
There we go, Flex Embroidery.
The unofficial sponsor of the Hotseat Podcast.
I like that, man.
Today I'm rocking a hoodie from Flex Embroidery, man. You see us, we got the Hotseat pocket logo in the front, old English, man. We got the big hit in the back, you know what I'm saying? Clean. The big hit in the back, y'all check that out, man. And then the kicker is, right here, we got the QR code. So if they scan this, man, it takes them straight to our podcast on YouTube, man. Sir. So thank you again for that.
Thank
you know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate you for that,
Thank
man.
you for having me on the show, man.
Yeah, man, we like to wrap it up with a quote of the day, man. So, before we do the quote of the day, give me your apps, though. Everybody need to know how to stay connected with you, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
On Instagram, whatever connections you got, let them get those real
definitely,
quick.
Man. Again, my name is Jay Harris. If you ever need to reach out and you would like to order, again, we do have a 12-piece minimum. 3 to 14 business day turnaround. You can follow my Instagram at flex.embroidery. That's FLEX.EMBROIDERY. And just let's get to it, man. Let's allow us to enhance your brand.
Allow us to enhance your brand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord. All right, so quote of the day, man. You got a quote.
I do got a quote.
You got a quote, right?
I got a quote, man. I got a quote, man.
You got to read it out, but
it's
okay.
Cool? It's cool if I grab my phone, man?
Okay, read it out, man.
I got to read this, man, because I think this is really important, man.
Okay.
And I've been following this quote ever since I heard it. Shout out to my boy, Matt Graham. He's on Instagram. So he says, how much faster would you achieve your goals if it was just you and your goal, not you and your goal and Netflix and video games and friends you don't like, or movies or shows, all these distractions that's splitting your attention? You can blame the lack of accomplishments or your friends or family on this or that. But the reality is, if it was just you and your goal and no other noise, no other distractions, you would have nothing else better to do than to achieve your goals. So get to it and get active.
Get up, get out, and get something, people, man.
Yes,
this
sir.
has been another episode of the Hotseat Podcast.
Yes,
make sure y'all, what they say, smash that like button, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all subscribe, big like, share, and comment, man.
Yes,
this is,
sir.
like I said, another episode of the Hotseat Podcast.
Yes,
always serving up hot guests, hot topics, and the hottest spots, man. Until next time, love, peace, and happiness. Yee! My man. Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's it right there. That's it right there.
There we go, man.
Let's get a couple photos and then we out of here.